stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Go ahead, bust a move, we gon' stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your city. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your.
What's up, Fight Fam, and welcome to Boxing Bros. You may notice that we're one bro short. After the news we're about to report, G had to take a sick day. He took a personal day. He did not want to show his face for this segment or for the rest of the show. So we contact Complex. He respectfully declined to come and speak about this. But anyways, I'm Kaden, my co-host. I'll let them introduce themselves.
What's going on? This is Trill.
And it's the TBE. G and Complex are at the Wilder headquarters burning documents and files as we speak. I am leaking the information now.
So without further ado, we're going to hop right into the first topic, which is an article from ESPN. Deontay Wilder parts ways with his co-trainer Mark Breland, and that's cool. But what I'm going to take you to is the start of this paragraph. On Friday, Finkel told ESPN that Breland will not be part of the team for the next fight. JD's, who has been Wilder's lead trainer for years, remains, as does assistant Malik Scott and former heavyweight himself. I think things will switch around with the team that there is, with Malik Scott being in more of a role, and there's not much more to it, Finkel said. Finkel pointed out that before the second fight, Fury had replaced Ben Davison with Sugar Hill Stewart as lead trainer. The change brought out a more aggressive style from Fury for their second bout. Breland is a respected figure in the sport, having captured Olympic gold in 1984 and winning 2 major world titles as a professional. ESPN was not able to reach him for a comment on Friday. There hasn't been wholesale changes, said Finkel, who actually managed Breland during his pro career. And without going into detail, no one knows what's going on in our camp weekly and monthly and before the fight. And no one knows if this change came about from that one fight or there were some other things that in the accumulation was the loss. So anyways, Trill Dollar Bill. What's your thoughts on Deontay Wilder getting rid of Mark Breland and elevating Malik Scott into the role of assistant or co-trainer?
Wilder, I was just joking Friday when I mentioned Malik Scott. Don't be taking what I be saying too serious all the time. Sometimes I just be bull. And you know this, man. This is not going to be no fight. This is going to be a massacre. I wrote down some things that was confusing to me. But first of all, I just wanted to say,
academic Trill. We got academic Trill.
It was concerning. I was just like, but I'm gonna go a little bit off the script. I'm just gonna say, like, boy, if you don't go get yourself a real trainer and stop trying to save some money, you know what I'm saying? JD's over there taking all the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I wonder how they came up with this decision. You know? I wonder how did they come up with this decision. Was they smoking a joint, Wilder and Malik Scott? And Malik looked over at Wilder and he said, remember when we was kids and we used to go swimming down by the creek? Down by the lake.
You used to dip your head in the pool.
And water be glistening all over your body. Nah. He basically said to Wilder, he was like, you know what? I would have let you die in there. Wilder said, you would have did that for me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the only sense that I can make out of this nonsense. It just doesn't make right. It just doesn't make no sense. Wilder, This is sad. Wilder, you could have kept that $250 in your pocket. You didn't have to give that to Malik Scott, because that's how much Malik Scott is worth. $250. You could buy him a pair of J's.
And $25 of that's going for the fans only subscription.
That's what they was doing. They was sitting around smoking a joint, watching Malik Scott's only fan page. And he looked over at him and he said, "You know what, Wilder? I would have let you die." Wilder was like, "You're high." You know what I'm saying? Listen, basically what I'm trying to say is, poor Wilder. There's not going to be no fight. If this is how he's going to go about this whole thing with hiring Malik Scott, it was a joke. I was just joking last Friday. I just brought it up. It was just a joke. Don't be listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Malik, this is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they better cancel this fight. They better, if they care about Wilder's safety or anything, integrity, whatever, go get yourself a real trainer. Stop trying to save all the money for JD's. That was JD's. You know how he saved the money? Get a dummy. That's what he was saying. You want to save the money and get a dummy. And JD's want to take off. This is poor Wilder. Poor Wilder. Poor Wilder. It's not Dillian no more. It's poor Wilder. I'm going to get a poor Wilder shirt because he's over there making poor decisions. This is bad. If I was G and Complex, I wouldn't have showed up either.
Oh, man.
All right, Ned.
Man, listen. My apologies not being here on Friday, but when the news broke, I had so much on my heart to say. This man, Shelly Finkel, said, last month, in 2 weeks, we will be have news that shocked the world, you know? And, we 2 weeks past, nothing. 3 weeks past, nothing. Almost, it's the end of September, October 1st, they hit us with this. They part ways with Mark Breland. And to say they fired him, that's a lie. I think Mark Breland saw the circus they were running there, and he said, "I had enough. I quit." And he just walked out the building. So it's shocking. Deontay, man, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you are proving yourself. You proving us right. You are proving us right. You do not know what you're doing, and you're just buying time. It is crazy, man. If I was the guy has when let's say if they're trying to find a sugar hell, it's not gonna happen. And with Wilder's mindset, technique, and style, it's not gonna happen. It's like you can't build Rome. And what they're supposed to fight end of December, earlier in December. The news
there's
about that.
with that. We'll talk about that in another segment.
All right, but how much time do you got to better your skills? Wilder? It's not gonna happen. So. Shout out to Fury for securing the third fight and getting that bag and getting that belt. That's all.
Well, Trill did say he want yes men in his corner. He wants a bunch of yes men in his corner, and he may be proving Trill right with this move. I just feel like Malik Scott really, we already know that Malik Scott is. You can look it up. We did. We called him the most versatile fighter ever. He was the dive man. He was the hype man. He was the chief sparring partner. And now he's a porn star on OnlyFans. But he's added a new position to the list of things he's done in his career. He is now a trainer. My man Malik.
I'm a heavyweight champion. No.
Former heavyweight champion. Listen, Malik. Listen, the most versatile fighter ever. This man has done it all in the sport of boxing, apparently. But you can't compare this to Ben Davison, right? Tyson Fury getting rid of Ben Davison for Sugar Hill Stewart. That's Tyson Fury getting rid of someone who had limited experience for someone with experience, someone who was under the tutelage of the great Emmanuel Stewart, someone who's been in boxing gyms for years, and someone who's trained elite fighters and's been around elite fighters most of his life. And you're comparing it to Malik Scott, the man who fell so many times in a fight with Luis Ortiz. The referee was getting sick of him. The man who took a dive with Deontay Wilder. The man who, for right now, $25, you can see him licking some, I don't want to say something inappropriate, but you can see him licking a derriere.
He's eating birthday cake.
You can see him licking a derriere, right? Like he got diabetes and it got insulin in it right now.
Hold on, Caden, because I just had to cut you off at one point because you said he took a dive against Wilder, and I have to come out here for him, and I have to say this right here. Look, there's plenty of people who've been knocked out by getting hit on the wrist. Okay. That's all.
I stand corrected. The slapping left hook in the right hand to the wrist did it. So he's officially knocked out. But yeah, you can see this man, Malik Scott, is the poster child. He is the epitome of the line, you got to eat the booty like groceries, okay? This is what we're talking about. And now Malik Scott is going to be leading Deontay Wilder into his third fight with Tyson Fury. But here's the kicker for me. You can look this up. This is the sad part. It's not like Malik has had success against Tyson Fury. Malik has gotten beat by all the elite heavyweights, right? Now, listen to this. Look this up. As a matter of fact, I probably should pull this up. Malik Scott sparred Tyson Fury. He did. How did that go, Caden? Tyson Fury bust both his eardrums. Fact. When Malik Scott sparred Tyson Fury bust both of his eardrums. So how is having Malik going to help you? I could see if it was like someone who like knew something about him or had some tricks or whatever. It's like, dude, when Malik Scott got in the ring with Tyson Fury, he left the ring deaf. He left deaf. D-E-A-F, deaf.
He was like this to Wilder. Hey, see, listen, I got both of my ears busted. You only got one.
So hold on, let me see if I can pull this up, if y'all can hear this. This is behind the gloves.
Joined now with none other than Malik Scott. Malik, we just saw you were just up there with the sequel between
For what I thought it was going to be today, that was very edited. Things went well. They both expressed themselves.
For what is arguably the toughest fight to date for Deontay.
It's just been like a violent camp. You know, he hasn't been pulling no punches. His whole mission for this camp is seek and destroy, like the other 39 or 40. So, you know,
whatever.
He's just anticipating.
You can pull it up. It's all over the web. I didn't prepare to like play it for you, but this dude Malik sparred Tyson Fury, got both his eardrums busted, and now he's preparing Deontay Wilder to fight Tyson Fury. How are you going to get answers from the man who had no answers? For real, how you going to do that? Bro, listen, to me, this is a sign that their only hope is to land the right hand. And what they're saying is, we don't care how ugly it looks. We don't care how bad Wilder's getting beat up. We're not throwing in the towel because he's always dangerous because he has that right hand. But I'm telling you right now, it's a recipe for disaster. And, like, it really makes me wonder. And once again, it goes back to, like Ned was saying, we've always questioned how much this guy really loved boxing. When backed into a corner, faced with adversity, when he has the chance to show he can improve, he can add stuff to his game. Nobody thought AJ was going to be able to. Well, I should say nobody, because I thought, Trill thought, Ned was hoping. But, you know, that you could add so much to your game within one camp. And you saw Joshua add the movement, fluidity, you know, boxing technique, even a higher boxing IQ in this fight with Andy Ruiz. This is Wilder's chance to show he loved the sport. His chance to show he can add wrinkles to his game. His chance to show he's a better boxer and he's more of a tactician than people think. And what does he do? He gets rid of Breland and brings in Malik.
I don't know, man. Poor Wilder. Excuse my grammar, but you ain't gonna try to win? Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think about this in the comment section. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram, and check out our podcast on all major streaming podcasters. Check out on all major streaming services. I'm losing my mind over this Wilder stuff. It's the Boxing Bros, MFBB.
Shame on you, G. Shame on you, Complex.
Catch me creeping down the dark street. This is where me and the zombies meet. Guarantee we all gonna eat. It's Zombie Ray again with HD. I'm a zombie in the night, you better run from me. Zombie Ray in the house, you better run, homie. Brought a mask and some gloves with some thugs with me. I came to do damage, you wanna purge with me. Super Saiyan zombie, I'll be